Guys, come in, come in.
Sit down. Come in, sit down. The doctor just said that all of you have relatives. I want to emphasize, I have already said many times, consciously and with full justification, everyone who is in the special military operation zone on the front, they are all heroic, you understand?
He can arrive any second and anywhere. But still, the assault units, still the special forces and search reconnaissance with people like you, that it still requires a special resilience. It requires a special character. It's an obvious thing, just obvious.
I am very pleased to note that we have such people. How are you doing?
You know what, your efforts are not in vain. The situation in the area of the special military operation is generally favorable for us, your fellow combatants. On all fronts, they are moving forward, acting actively. In two places, as you know, we publicly mentioned this, in two places in the city of Kupiansk and the city of Krasnoarmeysk. The enemy was blocked and surrounded. By the way, I discussed this issue with the commanders of the respective groups. They are not against it, Andrei Nikolaevich, not against allowing media representatives, foreign journalists into the zones of enemy encirclement, and Ukrainian journalists, so that they can go in and see with their own eyes what is happening there. They would see the condition of those surrounded. Ukrainian troops, and so that the political leadership of Ukraine would make appropriate decisions regarding the fate of their citizens and their military personnel, just as they once did in Azovstal. No? They will have such an opportunity. We are only concerned about one thing, that there are no provocations from the Ukrainian side. We are ready to cease hostilities for a certain period, for a few hours, for 2, 3 or 6 hours, so that groups of journalists can enter these settlements, see what is happening there, talk to Ukrainian servicemen and leave. We are ready to bring them to a certain point so that Ukrainian servicemen can receive them from the other side. And the most important thing is to avoid provocations from the Ukrainian side, so that no drone flies in and none of these journalists get hurt. And then they would try to blame this incident on us. We don't need that.
We, on the contrary, are ready to do everything, as I am saying now. The only question is whether the Ukrainian side is ready for this.
This is the first thing I wanted to say. The fact that you are fighting honorably in your sector is obvious. But I think it's important for you to know what is happening overall on the line of contact, on the front line. And there the situation is developing like this. Well, what you are doing, what your fellow fighters, our soldiers, officers are doing, is the most important task the country is currently engaged in, ensuring its security, the security of our people for the long term. No less important is that while solving these crucial current problems, we still do not forget about improving and strengthening our strategic potential. You have probably heard just recently a new latest missile with unlimited range and a nuclear propulsion system was tested. It has an undeniable advantage. We can be proud of the achievements of our scientists, specialists, engineers and workers who did all this. The advantages are that this small nuclear propulsion system, with comparable with comparable power, say with atomic reactor of a nuclear submarine, is 1,000 times smaller than the nuclear reactor on a submarine ship, 1,000 times. But the most important thing is not even that. The most important thing is that if a regular nuclear reactor starts up over hours, days, weeks, then this nuclear reactor starts up in minutes and seconds. This is a huge achievement, but we will also be able to apply it in the national economy. We will be able to use it in the future to solve energy supply problems in the Arctic, in the lunar program, and even now.
Even now, already radiation protected.
The electronics used in the Burevestnik missile are already being used in space programs. So this is a breakthrough, not only in enhancing the country's defense capabilities, but also in science and the future national economy as a whole. But that's not all. You should know this. Yesterday we conducted another test of another promising complex. It is the underwater unmanned underwater device Poseidon, also with a nuclear power unit. For the first time, we managed not only to launch it with a starting engine from a submarine carrier, but also to start the nuclear power unit on which this device operated for a certain amount of time. This is a huge success because, well, besides all the advantages I mentioned regarding the Burevestnik, here too the sizes are minimal. Here, if it is 1,000 times smaller than a nuclear reactor on a submarine, here it is 100 times smaller than a nuclear reactor on a submarine.
But the power of the Poseidon significantly exceeds even the power of our most advanced intercontinental range missile, the Sarmat. There is nothing like the Sarmat in the world, and it is not yet on duty with us. It will soon be on duty. But Poseidon significantly surpasses Sarmat in power. And moreover, in terms of speed and depth of movement, there is nothing like this unmanned device in the world, and it is unlikely to appear anytime soon. And there are no interception methods. Well, I think this is important to you too, right?
You are fighting on the front, risking your life. Of course, you wonder, what are you doing it for? How much will the country be ready to take up what you do, risking your life and health, defending the motherland, right? How capable it will be to continue moving forward, strengthening its defense capabilities and generally becoming stronger.
Well, these are also such elements related to this work. Thank you very much once again. So if anyone wants to say something, please do. If not, we will ask the camera to leave, and then we will have a heart-to-heart talk with you, as they say.